Teague. I'm here in North Carolina, and I've had so many questions, such an amazing response, and I just thought it would be awesome to come on Facebook Live just to share a little bit about what I'm doing, why I'm doing it, how I'm doing it, what I'm experiencing, what other people are experiencing, and what makes this special, what makes this different, what makes this exciting. So I'm going to give people just a couple minutes to hop on. As you're hopping on, whether you're catching it live or you're watching it as a replay, let me know that you're here watching it. And really excited. Hope everyone's having a fabulous Thursday. Hello, Dad. So I'm up here. My dad's actually taking a trip out to Denver, Colorado, driving right now. I'm a little bit jealous, but it's all good. Hopefully he's having fun, having a safe trip. And my little brother, who is in the other room, was just sworn into the United States Navy yesterday. So lots of things going on in life, super exciting, and I can't hold my excitement in about this, and that's why you guys have seen me sharing it and talking about it and doing lives about it. But I thought that, doing this video would answer some questions, and I want you to play along here. If you have questions as I'm going, or if you're watching this as a replay later on this afternoon, drop a comment below if you have questions, and I'll be happy to answer them, get back to them, respond to them, whatever we need to do. So that's pretty exciting. So, you guys have seen me post about this happy coffee. And, a lot of people are like, well, what do I do if I don't drink coffee, but I want to experience it? A lot of people are like, what do you put in it? What diet do you follow? How much is it? There's all of these questions, and that's totally respectable and understandable. So first things first, what do I do in my morning, right? So when I wake up, I have a Keurig machine right here, and I have it filled with water, obviously, and I press the go button, okay? I take a coffee cup, whatever you want, right here is mine, and I just do a medium-sized cup and hot water into my coffee cup in less than a minute, good to go, and it's hot. So the biggest question I get is, well, what do you do with this coffee? Guys, this is an instant coffee. Okay, this right here is hot water. You don't mix this with coffee. It's not an additive. It's just an instant coffee. So the first thing you have to wrap your head around is that coffee is the second most consumed beverage in the entire world. Okay, first it's water, then it's coffee. It's the second most traded commodity in the entire world. You have coffee, crude oil, and water. Okay, like it's actually a traded commodity. So guys, this right here is special. There's a lot of, I'm inspired from Mike Massini watching his video this morning, but a lot of third world countries are surviving. People are actually generating an income because of coffee. Okay, so it's a big deal, and we don't really realize how much of coffee is actually consumed on a daily basis. I mean, you go to the gas station, there's a line at coffee. You go to Starbucks, there's a line out the door. Most people's first instinct when they wake up, I need to drink coffee. They're making a post on Facebook about their coffee. When Starbucks comes out with a new coffee, coffee. So it's a word that we don't really understand is so present in our life, but it is. And, you're probably wondering, well, Gavin, what makes this coffee any different than other coffee out there? This isn't just coffee, okay? This is a nootropic, nootropic, however you want to say it, tomato, potato, coffee that lights up all of the good, happy hormones in your brain. Now, what have I experienced? I have been in health and wellness for 3 or 4 years now. I've had an incredible journey. I was overweight, I was tired, I was sad. I mean, life was not that great 3 years ago, and I ventured into health and wellness and was able to really take my health back and find myself again in the process. Hey Thomas, Delilah, Courtney, Avel, look at this hair, what in the world's happening? You guys can tell I'm pretty comfortable on Facebook Live if I don't have to get my hair done right. I mean, stuff's going crazy. But anyways, so I started drinking this coffee. I love coffee, always have. Started drinking it, 45 days ago, maybe 60 days ago. And guys, I'm going to show you right here. These shorts, if you can see, these shorts were two tight. Okay, this was 45 days ago, 60 days ago. And look at that. So the point of me showing you that is I've lost the weight. Like, I've lost the weight. I've had a great experience in health and wellness with myself and by helping coach and lead and teach other people how their body works. But through the holidays, through New Year's, through Christmas, through grandma's cookies and, cheesecake and all the other things we love, I gained a lot of the weight back that I had lost. I gained about 15, 20 pounds back. I was looking in the mirror one day going, what in the world has happened? You have fallen off the wagon, Gavin, and it's time to do something different. So I got back into it, and I saw a friend posting about the coffee. So what did I do? I reached out and I said, hey, I'd like to try it. I got some samples in. I tried it, and day one, it absolutely blew me away. So what can you expect to experience with this? Number one, appetite suppression. When I drink this coffee, and this is going to sound crazy, but I really don't get hungry throughout the day. My energy is spot on. My clarity is through the roof, but my cravings are non-existent. And even when you do eat, you're just not eating as much. And the reason for that is because it's stimulating a hormone in your brain that is what's telling you that you're hungry even when you're not. So this right here, I mean, it's incredible. I pretty much use it almost as a breakfast, and I personally like to do intermittent fasting throughout the day. I still follow a ketogenic diet because I feel my absolute best when I eat high fat, low carb, but there's no diet required, guys. It's coffee. Make your coffee however you want it. I'll get into that in a second. Hey, Lisa, good morning. Dad, Louisiana. Dad, how much have you lost? So, the other thing I want to say is that there's a lot of people out there that associate anything in health and wellness with weight loss. And I'm here to tell you it's not. You have to get this right up here in order to get this right down here, meaning your stomach and the weight you want to lose or the fat you want to lose. So understand that nutrition and what you're putting in your body is what's fueling your car. It's extremely imperative that you're giving it the proper fuel throughout the day. So here's all we do, okay? If you're hopping on, let me know that you're hopping on. 2 belt clicks from my dad. That's awesome. We got hot water, okay? I'm going to tear open this pack, just like so. I'm going to dump it into the hot water. Now, guys, I am getting a late start today. I was intending to do this earlier this morning, but got tied up on the phone and doing some other things. Good morning, Bambi. William Adams is on. Beth Bryson. So that's it, guys. I just put this right in here. Now, other people say, well, what can I add to my coffee, right? I'm guilty. I'm going to be honest with you guys. I like to use caramel macchiato flavoring. It has some sugar. It has some carbs. I know it's not good for me, but it tastes good, okay? I give myself a break. I'm not one that tries to perfect everything because, guys, the reality is it's hard. It takes up a lot of your mental energy to be conscious about everything. But the point is, you don't have to change anything about the way you make your coffee. Whatever you're doing in the morning, this is all you got to do. So I'll put a splash of this. There's better ones out there, guys. Don't take my word on this. I'm just telling you there are better creamers out there that are not loaded with a bunch of crap. This one is, but it's all that I have, so I'm going to use it, and it tastes great. So I'm going to put a couple tablespoons in my coffee. And from there, I'm going to stir it up. So understand, this just took me, I know I've done this video for probably like 7 minutes now, but the actual process of making this coffee took me maybe a minute, tops. Wait for the hot water, which takes a minute, and then you dump in your coffee, stir it up, add your creamer. Now, for those of you that don't drink coffee, right? And there's a lot of people out there, whether it be that I gotta lick the spoon. Whether it be that you don't like coffee, you've never really had good coffee, you hate the flavor, you hate the way it makes you feel. Here's the thing, guys. Because this is an instant coffee, and I know that sounds weird. I was skeptical. I don't like instant coffee, personally. But this is amazing. So, if you don't drink coffee, perfectly fine. You know, you can put this into a protein shake. I have some people that put it into like chocolate milk. Some people will make a hot chocolate and pour it in. It doesn't really matter how you drink it. The flavor is great in my opinion. Whatever you got to do just to make it work is what I would encourage you to do, because the way that you feel from this, it's not just like you get this jolt of energy for an hour. It's not just like you go up and then you come down. It's not like you're stimulated and jittery. You feel great all day long. So for those of you out there that are waking up on a Thursday morning, or you're catching this tonight and you're waking up for a Friday morning at work, this, what it does for your mood and your happiness and your everything is absolutely incredible. I can't even describe it. It's like nothing I've ever experienced before. I mean, to think that a cup of coffee makes me happy all day long is incredible. And the reason it does is because it's working with dopamine, it's working with serotonin, it's working with endorphins. I've been sleeping better than I've ever slept. I'm leaner than I've ever been. I'm more mentally clear